Namaskaram yogis, my name is Rachel Wilkins. For today's practice, we're going to be focusing on the water element, finding it within ourselves, finding it without, and together having our practice be a collective prayer for rain. Get into these fires. And when you find this elemental practice within, you're really connecting that greater force, you're recognizing that greater force within. You're finding the universal, the cosmic, and the individual, the singular experience, and that experience of the individual reflected within the cosmos, thereby finding our greater connection with each other. Let's just start in a comfortable seat. Today's practice, we have some shamanic water whale healing music playing in the background to get us into that flow. Mudra is being a mental teacher, Shida Ray, Baba. It's a great way to just connect with the energy of the heart. Kind of like making a little bird. Thumbs come together, rotate, and then bringing that across the chest. Feeling your breath expanding into your palms. A slow and steady rise and fall of the chest, expansion through the ribs. Noticing any tightness in the body, any clenching, any gripping. Any areas where the energy isn't flowing. And this tends to happen especially if you're in a space of anxiety, stress. Start to focus on those currents of energy, so feeling the prana, that life force flowing in with the breath, lungs, feel it in your heart, and feeling it flow throughout the body. And the current of energy through the shoulders, down the arms, flowing freely past the elbows, into your fingertips, and connecting back to the heart of the hands. Feel it in the belly. And that watery flow down, flowing through the legs, past the knees into your toes. And that aliveness, prana, throughout your entire being. And that's the same prana, the life force. We see in the rivers, we see in the rain, we see in the waves. And pulse and pulse. Primordial desire. Few last breaths here, especially if you're some area affected by the fire. It's just your natural breathing, just being conscious of the breath. We won't be using our ujjayi, it's a little too fiery. In Ayurveda they say like increases like, so no more fire. I'm going to calm it with a little water, some nice grounding kapha energy as well, some earth energy. If there's a prayer, dedication you'd like to make now, for yourself, for our community, for a greater community, for the land, Mama Gaia. Om Prima. Love. Love, love, love. Hands and palms face down, feeling the grounding force of energy. And you can come out to the sides, palms face up. On the inhale, take it slow, feeling this rise of energy. And on the exhale, you're spinning your palms face down, and you're letting that breath the energy wash over you. On the exhale, squeezing last of the air out as the chin softens down towards the chest, bowing the front of brain down towards the heart. A few rounds like that. Inhaling fresh, clear, vibrant. See the skies clear. The smoke clearing. Parting through the sun. Exhale, clear. Wash it over you. That fresh current. A few more rounds, finding your rhythm with your breath. Inhaling. And exhaling a little cat-cow here, so rounding out a little contraction through the spine. Then on the inhale, feeling length through the central channel, through the Sushumna. Exhale, pouring down. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we'll just make your way to tabletop. Stacking your shoulders more or less right over the wrists. Hips over the knees. Start with a little kind of sway of the hips like you're wagging your tail. Let sway travel up the spine and winding the spine. With a serpentine pattern. Winding through the neck, through the shoulder, relaxing the jaw. Freeing the body. When we get in this state of tension, of stress, we tend to think frigid, tight. And that's to protect ourselves. We're creating armor through the body. And that is gentle movement, reminding ourselves that we're safe, we're secure. It's okay to open up, it's okay to be soft. Having a hard time relaxing. Taking a few inhales through the nose, soft exhales out the mouth. And we're not cultivating the fire element today in our practice, but think of more of a cooling breath, calming breath. And last few breaths, just intuitive cat-cow. We'll settle in a more or less neutral spine. That means neither arching or contracting. Nice neutral spine here. The shoulders release down the back. And you're finding a nice spaciousness here across the collarbones. You're not collapsing through the heart. You're staying open. Navel draws in towards the spine. Lower ribs corset in. Lower belly draws in. And start to extend the right heel back behind you. Pull it back. Stay open to the heart and then press into the hands. So there's a little traction here, pulling you forward as much as it's pulling you back. You'll rise to the right inner thigh. Start to extend up and back through the right toes without collapsing down. Stay lifted. Feel the power of the core. Keep that extension to the toes. Keep extending forward to the crown and just pause here. And maintain the steadiness of the breath. Rise. Down through each and every knuckle. Feeling an open current of energy from the crown through your tail, extending through the right toes. Last deep breath. And then slowly release that foot down towards the earth. And drop your heel to the side. Take your left shin, pivot that towards the side. As you open into a Parigasam gate variation. We'll just keep it soft here. Feel free to extend to the arm or keep a soft bend. And feel this beautiful upward rotation as unfurling up towards the sky, opening through the chest, through the top hip, gently grounding down to the back heel. Last deep breath. And slowly rising up. Over to the other side. Just let the head move down towards your shin. Left arm arcs overhead. Inhale and keep this length of the side body, so between your hip and your lower ribs. As your hand gently comes down, right arm arcs up. Keep your right arm lifted. Both knees come down. Square your shoulders with the top of your mat. And then thread the right arm underneath. Thread the needle. Gentle twist. Right shoulder softens down into the earth. Left hand can stay where it is. Feel this gentle rise of the hips. If you'd like to add on, make a little bind behind the back. If you want to feel more extension here, weight in the right shoulder. Start to extend your left toes up towards the sky. Maintaining a sense of softness, but not going towards the fire. Keeping a sense of grounding, even as we take flight. Last 2 breaths here. Your legs extended, slowly lowering it down. Making your back into tabletop. A little shake out. And to the other side now. Shoulders start to stop. Pressing into the hands. And then start by just pulling the left heel back. And again, you're giving some traction. Pressing into the hands, staying open to the heart. Lower belly drawing in. Feel that support for the spine. Breathe. Eyes closed or in a soft gaze. And then feel this lightness, this rise through the left inner thigh. Feel this extension beyond Vayu through the left toes as you start to float that leg. Maintain a steadiness with the breath. Feel the earth beneath you supporting you here. That open current of energy of prana. Working through the lift, working through the lower belly, extending through the crown. And that subtle power. 2 more breaths. Try to keep the hips pretty square here. So the tendency is to lift the left hip up. Keep it in line with the right. Last deep breath. And just slowly let those toes drift down towards the earth. Pivoting to the side for our Parigasana. So finding that opening across the chest, across the top hip. And think of this beautiful green leaf, this tendril unfurling here. So you open up towards the sky. Heart is open, breath is full. Soften into it. Feel the breath flowing through you. And as you're ready, just slowly pulling yourself up, keeping that sense of lightness. You arch over to the side, stretching through the side body. Arcing the right arm overhead without collapsing to the left side. Trying to maintain length through the ribs and the hip. Inhale, reaching out and then up. Lightly drifting back down. Both knees come down. Keep the left arm extended. And then thread it underneath. Finding that twist to the right. Left shoulder gently pressing down towards the earth. An even slope of the spine, hips lifting up, shoulders melting down. Feel into the side. So again, either staying right here, if you'd like, taking a half bend behind the back. No tension in the shoulders or the neck. Starting to extend the right toes up towards the sky. Last 2 breaths. Enjoy the extension. Enjoy the flow of breath. Enjoy being in your body. Let this be a celebration of embodiment. Slow release down. Both hands come down. Sometimes soft sway of the hips. And then chest. knees as wide as you'd like, arms reaching out. If you prefer, you can bring them into prayer and bring those back behind. They're kind of in line with the base of the neck, base of the skull. Do about 2 more breaths in a child's pose. If you are feeling child's pose, maybe it's the first time you really let yourself relax and drop down. The pose of wisdom, the pose of humbleness. You're letting go of any control. We have no control. You're surrendering to the flow. Child's pose is feeling very healing to you right now. You stay in child's pose. Ready for a few more poses. Slowly make your way into tabletop. I'm going to stay nice and low today. Instead of going to down dog, we'll just stay in tabletop. If you are craving down dog, though, listen to your body, listen to that wisdom. Tabletop or down dog, you're lifting up and back, extend the right leg, take an inhale. On the exhale, bring your knee towards your right tricep, lifting off of the inner thigh and the outer glute. Just step it outside the right foot. If you need to adjust, you're just gently wiggling your left knee back. Hands to the earth, heart is open, gentle dragon, little dragon. Just start with a little fluid movement here, circling the hips. I personally am feeling very tight in my hips and my quads, hip flexors, psoas. This area tends to tense up when we're under threat. Fight or flight, we tend to feel that vulnerability right here. So if you're feeling a little tight, just be gentle with yourself. You can even, I'm bringing my hand right now to where I'm feeling a little tight and vulnerable. You can do the same in that hand, that tender touch. Let it be healing. And you're telling yourself it's okay. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be scared. And hopefully when you come to your mat, it's a sense of security, it's a sense of coming home. Take on a flow now between dragon, little Ardha Hanumanasana, just straightening your front leg, gently curling the toes back. Halfway lift through the heart, inhale. Exhale, slowly flowing back, opening through the heart, inhale. Exhale, coiling back. If this is too much on your back knee, feel free to pad it up with a blanket or a pillow. Inhaling to arch, open, receive the flow of breath. Exhale, let it wash over you. 2 more rounds, moving with your breath. So inhale, pull it forward. Exhale, slowly flowing back. Last round, inhale. And exhale. And yogi's choice, you can come back to the dragon. If you're feeling more hamstring opening, you can stay in the Ardha Hanumanasana. If you'd like to come into pigeon, coming into pigeon. Cool. And if pigeon bothers your knees, please stay in the first variation, the dragon. You can also come into reclined pigeon on your back. Figure 4. Totally up to you. Definitely focus on grounding here. So if there's any space between your hips and your mat, give yourself security and support. So you can take a towel, you can take a blanket, just wetting something underneath there. Hips are nice and square. Do a soft sway from side to side. Become aware of anywhere you're gripping, relaxing the jaw, softening the brow. Breathing spaciousness into the belly. And down, sleeping pigeon wizard. Be here for about 10 breaths. Down, grounding. Feeling movement on little waves of the spine. Inhale the arms. Arms flowing down. Few rounds like that. Self-relax, receive, surrender. The last 2 breaths here. Rising, emerging as you're ready. Taking you up to your hands. Little arch, you're opening through the heart. Soft exhale at the mouth. And then just curl the back toes under. Scoot the back knee in. Come to tabletop as your base. Just a few circles with the right leg. And extend that heel back, press back, lift the heart. Both knees down, give a little shake out. Other side. I'm taking the left leg, extending it back, feeling that rise, lower belly in. Collarbones are open, heart is open. Exhale, bring the knee towards the outer left tricep, stepping it forward, coming into your dragon. So it's a nice wide stance here. Just feeling into the wisdom of the body. How does this side feel? And you're noticing without reacting, without labeling. So you're not, oh, this is good, this is bad, or it's different from last week. You're just taking it in for what it is. It is what it is. Holding still, if you're feeling that soft sway of the hips, exploring the pose. Sense of love, sense of tenderness, sense of peace. Shanti, shanti, shanti. And you'll feel it as you're ready to come to the Ardha Hanuman flow, shifting back, curling the toes back. And then inhaling to pull forward, opening the heart. 3 rounds like that. Exhaling, shifting back, curling the toes back. Inhaling forward, opening up. Few more going in your own time, own rhythm. Exhale. Inhale. And that churning of the breath. Last time. Pause, you settle, again, just feel it. Staying here. Want to come into the half split, see if there's more hamstring work, be there. Be ready for the pigeon on this side. I like to really scooch my heel over to the side and then scooch the knee to the left here, rather than bringing the leg parallel. Especially with this, unless you have a ton of elevation with the hips, lots of bolsters and pillows. It's a lot of torque on the knee. This is a nice way to get into the outer hip, the inner thigh. That's where you want to feel the stretch without putting that unnecessary pressure on the knee. Again, dragon is a nice variation, a little bit of a different hip opening. Also recline pigeon on the back. Giving yourself that support, the elevation, hips are nice and square here. Right inner thigh spiraling back. Slowly melting down as you're ready. And either holding still or doing a few of those subtle waves to the body. Opening and then bowing with the breath. Linear wave, initiating at the roots, traveling along the spine, finishing at the crown. Be here about 10 breaths. Turn your gaze inward. See where that feeling state, that somatic state takes you. You find your mind wandering away from this moment, away from the experience of the shape, the experience of the body. Keep coming back to that slow and steady, fluid current of breath. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Again, especially if you're in that area, the fires where the air is still hazardous, not your deep ujjayi. Just having that consciousness of the breath. That consciousness of breath is a consciousness of the flow of prana. And your awareness can direct that flow of energy. So you're feeling a lot of tightness in the hips, in the inner thigh. Bring your awareness there, your tenderness, your care, the flow of prana. And yourself melting, releasing, relaxing. Last couple breaths. Walking with your hands if you're ready. Finding that beautiful arch. I'm really pressing down to the top of my back foot here, keeping this right leg active, keeping the lower belly gently drawing in to protect my lower back. So I find this arch. Release, taking me back into tabletop. Moving that left leg into a little circle. Extend your heel. Down. Just one gentle hip opener. Variation on Supta Baddha Konasana, but it's a little softer because the feet are scooched out. The knees are nice and wide. Elevate the hips. Get comfy here. Get comfy. If you have a block or a book or Tupperwares or anything at all, it's nice to have that support underneath the head so you're not just hanging. But if you don't have that, don't worry about it. And actually, before we bring our arms underneath the legs, one of my favorite pressure points one of my girlfriends showed me years ago when I was in between homes and feeling very ungrounded, going through a breakup, everything was just kind of in turmoil. And there's a great kind of grounding pressure point right here. It's pretty intense. My acupuncture friends last year told me that it's for people who kind of go deranged and crazy. So, but same energy, it's just a calm and ground, but it's kind of right in between the ball right here. And it's great when you're doing a hip opener like this. You just kind of open your feet up like a book, take your thumbs, and just gently press it in there. And you'll find that kind of intense spot, and you just kind of press down, focus on the hips, grounding down into the earth, feeling your roots connecting with the center of the earth. That anchoring, that downward pull, Apana Vayu. If you're looking for the pressure point and you can't really find it, this is a great excuse to just give your feet a little rub, which is always nice too. You can stay there, ready to melt into a little bit more, letting the arms slide underneath the legs. Chin softens down towards the chest. This is great where it's great to support the head here, or you can just kind of hang and dangle, maybe making half circles of the chin from side to side. And a subtle release in the lower back, through the hips. We tend to store so much in the body. A lot of emotional tension, emotional trauma, a lot of physical trauma. Especially in the hips. We've been doing some good hip work today. Let yourself just feel whatever arises for you, whether it's just tension, tightness, whether it's a physical release, whether it's emotional release. Rather than trying to stop it, block it, bottle it, let it flow through you. Feel it. If you need to ground, you stay here. You're feeling more fluids. The arms slowly start to come out and just do a soft sway of the torso from side to side. Slowly meandering up. Once you've arrived, you can grab anywhere on the legs with the shins, and just a little back arch, countering that folding, that rounding through the spine. And we'll just finish off in Shavasana. Yesterday we did Shavasana, legs up the wall. It's a beautiful variation, especially if you want a nice, grounding, gentle inversion for your practice. You can come traditional Shavasana, nice supine. You can also do seated meditation Shavasana. So whatever resonates with you, hands can be at the heart, Swabhava, maybe one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Connecting with that sense of love, gratitude, of devotion, our sense of power, our sense of vulnerability. No, the world can be crazy. Maybe you've already been evacuated. You feel for your home, for your loved ones. Can we still connect to that space of gratitude? Leave you here in peace and love. All my gratitude to you. Thank you for sharing your light, yogis. Om Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.